What's up, guys? It's 8:15 a.m. Monday, October the 28th, 2024, year of our Lord, and I am leaving the gas station right now. All the equipment's fueled up, all the gas cans in the truck are fueled up, and really should have done this Friday, but I didn't, so I'm doing it today. But anyway, the gas station's jumping, man. It's starting to fill up. But I got 6 on the list today, guys. I ain't got a whole lot going on. I'm just mulching up leaves. 2 of them will probably take me about 3 hours between the 2, and then the rest of them will probably take me 30-45 minutes a piece. Really just depends. No trimming today. None of that. No. Well, I do got one property. The bushes got to be trimmed. This ain't but like 4 or 5 bushes. They're very small, about 2 foot tall boxwoods, and they'll get trimmed up. But other than that, man, there ain't no trimming, no weed eating, no edging, none of that mess. So today's gonna be a fairly easy day. I mean, be a dirty day, dusty day. That's how it is when you're mulching up leaves. But the grass just ain't growing, man. It's that time of year. Everything is stopped. It is not. Yeah, it's not growing. So we're good. So what I'm doing right now is just giving people their final cut of the year. And if there is any weed eating or edging that needs to be done, I will do it, but I highly doubt there is, because it was slow last time I did all these properties. Wasn't really any point in doing it then, but just went ahead and did it anyway to say I did. So yeah, man, it's gonna be an easy day, just a dirty day, that's all. But it's all good, man. We got 5 days worth of work on the schedule this week. We got the 6 today. We got 4 in the golf course community tomorrow. That one, I don't know what it is about that place, but it takes all day long to do 4 properties over there. And it'll probably be my last time going over there. So we're good on that, unless they're wanting leaves done or anything like that. But, well, I take that back. I do got a bush job over there Friday. But Wednesday, I think I got 8 on the list. Wednesday is the same thing, just mulching up leaves. Thursday, I've got a just one year-round customer to do, and then I got 2 tree pruning jobs to do, and that'll take me all day long. There's a bunch of trees that's got to be pruned up, bunch of maple trees and magnolia trees that the customers want pruned back, so he can have sunlight get to the ground, so his grass will be green. And then Friday, I've got a gigantic bush job to do Friday. But I'm going to have help doing that. That's going to take probably 8 or 9 hours to do, and with the cleanup. But I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, I guess it wasn't important. But anyway, guys, that's what I got today. I got 2 things I want to talk about. One of them is just I want to ask a request and see what everybody's opinion is. I'm wondering about the little cheap Scott's reel mower that you can buy from your big box store, the little plastic reel mower. It's I think it's only like 130, 140 bucks. I'm not sure. I could be mistaken on that. But the reason I'm asking about it is because my backyard, as all of you know, I like to play golf, and I like being able to just go in the backyard every day and just work on my short game, my chipping. And I do it all the time. My backyard is hideous because of it. I've got divots everywhere in my backyard. And right now, my grass, what grass I do have, I mean, it's not as bad as I'm making it sound, but the grass that I have, I keep it mowed at 1.5 inches, and it's manicured. It's nice grass. It's Bermuda grass. And there isn't any debris, no mulch, no rocks, anything like that. I'm gonna build it up and level it out so I can have a place to park my trailer when I get an enclosed trailer. But I'm wanting to know about that little cheap manual operated reel mower, because I'm wanting to cut my grass down to 1 inch or to 1/2 inch in the backyard, and to try to simulate somewhat some sort of fairway grass. I mean, I know fairway grass is normally about 3/8 of an inch. It's normally a little lower than 1/2 inch, but I want to get it as close to fairway grass as I possibly can. And that reel mower, it goes down to 1/2 inch, but I'm fine with a 1/2 inch. I just don't want to go out and spend a couple $1,000s on something just to do my backyard. And I'm not worried about it looking great. You know, as long as it's cut, that's really all I'm worried about. But I do want it cut low enough to where it can be like a fairway lawn. And I'm wondering if any of you guys that see this video have any experience with that reel mower at all. And I'm asking because I'm a cheapskate, man. I don't like buying stuff if it doesn't work. And before I go out and spend $130, $140 on something that's a piece of trash, I want to get y'all's opinion on it and see if y'all have ever used it before. And if you have, what are your thoughts on it? Does it do a good enough job? I mean, my backyard is very small. It's I want to say it's like 25 feet by 70 feet or 80 feet, something like that. It's very small. Very small. But if any of you guys know anything about that mower, man, drop a comment down below and let me know your thoughts on it. But anyway, the other thing I want to talk about is I want to talk about monthly payers. Do you have monthly payers in your business? I know a lot of people like to get paid up front before they do a service. A lot of people want to be paid as soon as services are rendered, whether it be weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, whatever it may be. And I even have heard, I don't know anybody that does this, but I've heard of people that accept payment up front for the entire year. And that's nuts in my opinion, man. There's no way I would do that. That'd be a huge psychological disadvantage in my opinion. But what I'm getting at is, if you're going to do monthly payers, you can do it two ways, okay? One way, you can do it at the very end of the month, calculate how many services you've done that month, whether it be 2, 3, 4, or 5 services that month, and send them a invoice at the end of the month and get paid for it. Well, you can do that, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. I have actually done that myself, and I actually still do that with a couple of customers that I have, and that's just the way they prefer to do it, and I'm fine with that personally. But you also have some customers that want you to take the amount of services. They'll figure it up in their head how many services that they need throughout the year, whether it be 20, 26, 52, 32, whatever it may be. And I'm throwing out those numbers because those are the most common numbers in my area with commercial properties. And but you do have some residential customers that want it like that as well. But that's the way they want it. And then they'll take and add up 4 bush trimmings or 5 bush trimmings a year, add all that together and divide it up by 12. And that's the way they want to do their monthly payments, is everything averaged up and divided over 12. I've done that, and I still have a few customers that do that, but I'm getting away from that, and I'm going to tell you why I'm getting away from that. And this is the thing: if you're going to do that, you need to have it in writing. It needs to be a legally binding contract. Now, yes, an agreement through text message or email, according to the lawyer that I have spoken with. I've got a buddy of mine that's a lawyer. He has told me that an agreement through text message or email is a legal binding contract. But here's the thing, man: are you really going to go through all that problems just because a customer doesn't realize something's a contract? But the thing about that is, I learned my lesson on this, and I'm getting away from. I'm not doing this no more after this year. I'm changing all that stuff around. But I learned my lesson about that this year. One of the yards that I had in the golf course community, the lady wanted 4 bush trimmings. She wanted 23 cuts. She wanted a bush trimming at the very beginning of the season. She wanted one, I want to say it was in June. She wanted one in August, and she wanted one at the very end of the season. She wanted 23 mows. She wanted bi-weekly from March through November, and once a month from December through February. I signed her on. Didn't think nothing about it, you know. Well, trimmed the bushes twice, and did all that work, and she was only paying, I want to say it was like $175 and some change per month. I forgot what it was. It was somewhere around $175. I forgot exactly what it was. But after that second cut, the second bush trimming, did all these lawn mowings, and it was an expensive mow. It really was, because it's a big yard, and she had a lot of bushes. The bushes to be trimmed up, it wasn't cheap to do that either, because she had a lot of bushes, and they were big bushes. But after the second bush trimming and all those mowings that I did, she decided she wasn't happy with service no more and reached out and sent me a nasty text message and said that she was discontinuing service. Well, it didn't hit me right then. But about 2 or 3 weeks later, I realized that I lost almost $300 over a course of the amount of work that I had done over her property, over the course of however many months it was. But I lost almost $300. And if I'd have had that in the contract, she wouldn't have been able to drop me, for one. And for two, if it would have just been you pay every month for the services that you receive for that month, there would not have been no money lost. But I did it the way the customer wanted it done, and I wound up losing a whole bunch of money because of it. So I just want to throw that out there to you guys. You run your business the way you want to run it. I'm not sitting here telling you what to do, but what I am telling you to do is be very careful. You're going to have customers that want things a certain way, and it's fine as long as it makes sense for you and your business. But customers sometimes do not realize how dirty that it is when you do people like that. And not saying that she was intentionally trying to do me a certain type of way. I'm not saying that at all, because I don't know, and I really don't believe she was. But at that point, it was just not even worth my time or my troubles to reach out to her and try to collect on that. So, but yeah, guys, try to set your stuff up to where if you're doing monthly payments, make sure you're billing them at the end of the month for the exact services that you have done for that month. Or if you have them wanting to do it any other way, make sure you get it in some sort of written contract. But anyway, guys, just want to throw that out there. And it's Monday, man. It really is. And it's very overcast. It looks like it's going to rain, but there's not any rain in sight in the forecast for the entire week. So we're going to get out here and get this stuff done. One of these properties, man, it doesn't look like there's any leaves on it at all whatsoever. But anyway, guys, I'm going to hop off here. I hope y'all have an amazing day, and I will cut y'all back on the next one. But until then, y'all keep cutting that grass and keep making that money. I'll let y'all. Bye.